Joining me now, Ken Cuccinelli. He was the acting Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security under President Trump and the former Attorney General of Virginia. Thanks very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. So is there any scenario that you can imagine where someone very high level doesn't lose their job over this?
Only in government, but it isn't because there weren't failures at likely multiple points. And Cheatle is one. I think the bipartisan calls for her resignation are legitimate, but you can work all the way down into the teams that were deployed. Yes, the building was outside the U.S. Secret Service's security perimeter. That is itself not a failure per se, but Secret Service is still responsible for the defense of that point and taking care that it's secured. It wasn't secured. And their snipers could see that it wasn't secured. And when you have someone on a roof like that, yes, you want to know, does he have a gun or doesn't he have a gun? But they already identified he had a rangefinder, and they couldn't say he didn't have a gun. Under those circumstances, you don't bring the president out. You literally stop the event. Yeah. The president doesn't come out on stage. And I'll tell you what happens. Someone else goes up and stalls. They filibuster the crowd while the security situation is resolved. And that was not done. That sounds to me like an on-site failure. An on-site failure. So it isn't just Cheatle's failure, and there are going to be others that are going to be identified over the course of the investigations. And as you pointed out, for some of her comments, it is appropriate to say, look, I can't just start firing people until I know who did and didn't do what. Though I think she could have said it, just as you phrased it, it's hard for me to imagine getting through this investigation without sufficient failures to legitimize letting people go. She should have been able to say that because it's so egregious.
But let me ask you, based on what you just said, which is, I think, important and interesting, that you believe that there were on-site failures. So is it possible, then, that the investigation happens, that Cheatle determines that there were on-site failures, that some of the people involved in those failures are fired, but that she keeps her job? I mean, and I don't mean that rhetorically. I'm not trying to do this sort of like the person at the top has to get fired. I'm at you. Look, you've run a lot of major entities in government. So I guess I'm asking you, does she necessarily have to go as well?
It's hard for me to see any other outcome there. But, you may see other senior folks who resign or are fired. There could be scapegoating that goes on here. I mean, in some ways, it's already happening. We're seeing Mayorkas, for instance, toss a blanket of protection over anybody's inquiries, legitimate security inquiries, because, look, the failures there are a live question in tomorrow's security for former presidents, including President Trump, but others as well, and the current president, and the current vice president, and the current first lady, and so on. These are questions that happen over and over again at all kinds of different events, all kinds of different events. Yep. And, some of the questions that really haven't been delved into are, what were the rules of engagement? Were they followed? Because there's formal rules of engagement, and then there's everybody knows, and what were they actually doing? Yeah. There are some real nuanced questions like that are going to take a while of getting people who were there under oath.
It was just amazing to see Democrats and Republicans coming together on the Oversight Committee on this. I never thought that the Oversight Committee, Democrats and Republicans, would ever agree on anything. Ken Cuccinelli, thank you so much for sharing your expertise. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, good to be with you.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.